I walk the streets with my swagger on, supernatural, facing a million opponents, and my role is to act alone. Lights, camera when the action's on. Where I roam is a battle zone, a vigilante in the catacombs. But I rock with a hot shot like a clock when it's cocked and popped and the lead is gone. People say that my head is gone, but it's them same people in need of my help when I'm heading home in life. They say that everybody got a purpose, so I roam the city streets like faulty cellular service. The hot shot, sharpshooter, superhero, destined to shine like light through the dark and evil. I fight for what's right in the hearts of people and try to open your eyes, cause it's hard to see truth. You ever feel like everybody's the same but you different? That's when you know you're here to make a difference. Hot shot, you got a choice to make, stand up or stand down. Fight or flight, get up, bang out, the world's wait, can't wait to see what you about. It's showtime, act now. Hot shot, you got a choice to make, stand up or stand down. Fight or flight, get up and bang out, the world's wait, can't wait to see what you about. It's showtime, act now. Hot shot.
What's up? Welcome to Chat and Draw. Your character drawn by me while Amayou and I chatted up with thee. Bars. What's up, Amayou? Good to have you back.
Good to be back.
I see you came back with new hair.
Well, you know, new hair, who this, you know. Still Amayou 82 though. So
Awesome. We did have a guest scheduled today, but they had a situation come up, so they could not be on the show. So we're gonna have to move them to not next week's episode because we have somebody next week. To the episode after that or whatnot. Trying to bring on dip into some new waters with our guests and bring some people we haven't had on before, reaching out further or whatnot. All while getting ready for, I guess this rolls into the FSK update con season. We are getting our schedules put away. I've scheduled my meeting with our event coordinator Dana, and we're about to start digging into what shows we're going to. Thank you to everyone that supported the Green Zone Kickstarter. That is funded. Thanks to everyone that supported it. The books are finishing up. The 5-star Kickstarter, we're finishing up that book as well. Right now, everything's in line to be delivered or start shipping right when we have it scheduled on the Kickstarter. So everything's looking good there. We're closing out this year and getting ready to roll into next year. We are discussing our new books we're going to be dropping with Freestyle Comics. Looking forward to revealing that and our end of the year summary for FSK as well. Uh, what's been good with you, Mayu?
So much has happened since last time we talked.
I know.
The biggest, most important event was the end of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Um,
So I
now
didn't know you were in The Walking Dead. I didn't know you were in The Walking Dead. So
I'm one of the last few hanging on by a thread. I use the term "the end of The Walking Dead" very loosely because it wasn't quite the end.
it was not. It was
It's
not.
not, because they've got all these spin-offs and they know that people like me are going to do all the spin-offs because I need them to eventually wrap this thing up with a pretty little bow and everything. Um,
Absolutely.
so the series finale, if we're even going to call it that, I enjoyed it. There were tears. I didn't
Yeah,
record myself this time.
I agree. I agree.
There were a few tears. And basically they set it up so that we will be watching the spinoffs so that we can really find out how this thing ends.
Hmm.
Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen it, there were some scenes at the end that actually did include Michonne and Rick, who we will see in one of the spinoffs. I don't know which ones. There's feels like there's 50 of them, but one of the spinoffs. So the end, psych.
Well, I would agree with you. I'm excited about the spinoffs. I'm looking forward to Rick and Michonne's show. All I care about is Carol, Daryl, finding Rick and Michonne and their kids. I just need that group of people to get back together, and I'm fine. Screw everybody else. I don't care about nobody else.
What
They can
about
be.
Maggie?
Oh, yeah, Maggie's included. I don't
Okay.
care about Maggie's show, but I do care that Maggie sees Rick and Michonne. I don't care about nobody else. I don't care about all these spin-off shows unless they all lead to Rick and Michonne getting back with the crew.
Yeah.
That's all that matters to me. I'm gonna watch Daryl's though. I do care about Daryl's.
Yeah.
Uh, for me, Daryl and Carol saying goodbye was the most heartbreaking thing I've ever seen. And this coming from a relationship that is not sexual or romantic at all. This is just a friendship. I was crushed watching them say goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah. That definitely was like, it was just like a little pierce in the heart. Like, no, this can't be it. Because there is so, just watching the evolution of their relationship from him telling her to get over her dead daughter to him actually being there for her, and then their relationship developing into this best friendship of, like, dare I say, even more intense than his and Rick. I don't know, maybe, could be.
I think it may be. We just never got to see him be sad over Carol. When he got sad over Rick dying, that really hurt me too. Like, because
Yeah,
Daryl's such a rock, he's so strong, and and Daryl have, I mean, him and Rick have been through so much. So watching him be hurt by this loss when it happened, like,
yeah,
really punched me in the gut. And then to see Michonne running and hacking and slashing and yelling for Rick's name, and then the explosion. Oh my god!
yeah. Yeah, that whole thing, like, when we knew it was Rick's last episode, it was just like, oh my God, is this, how will I survive? Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, and also, okay, this is, people are not gonna like this, so just be prepared. So I attempted to watch Black Adam. I say attempted because I ended up asleep. Now,
It's okay.
I'm going to attribute 50% of that to the itis. I had just eaten and I was chilling on the couch. I was leaning back. I set myself up for that one.
Okay.
But the other 50%, I don't know. It just, I'm going to try again, though. There will be a second attempt.
I sometimes when you're tired, you're tired, and I wouldn't blame that necessarily on Black Adam. I've fallen asleep on stuff that I want to watch. I've fallen asleep at a green light. So Well, I'm not going to place that on the movie, but
Okay,
Black Adam, and I'm gonna say this right now.
tell
For
it.
all these people that are saying this movie is just god awful terrible, stop it, stop it. This movie's fun. I gave it a solid 7 out of 10. It is nowhere near perfect. It definitely has issues. It definitely does. I mean, if I really wanted to dig into this movie and pick things apart, I could. But the movie's fun. The Rock is entertaining as hell in this film, and I'll walk around to my grave for that one because I was watching parts of it again today. I was like, that is hilarious. What The Rock just said, what he just did, that's hilarious. That's good enough for me. That's maybe I'm easy to please, but it's not as bad as everyone is making it out to be.
That being said, I heard that The Rock already got fired from Black Adam.
I don't know if it's really a firing more so than they just said he's not in the first chapter of the new DCU.
Okay.
That's all that is.
I,
Kevin,
I gotta finish watching it because from the parts that I saw, I was like, okay, this is interesting. I felt like I could have got lost though in there somewhere. So when I watch it, when I'm not sleepy, I'm gonna see if it keeps me engaged because I've heard from other people that they were like, meh. And I'm like, I don't know if that's because of my love for Marvel. I don't know. But it wasn't giving. It was not giving.
it's okay, and everything ain't for everybody. What you eating, Mila?
um
No, it's okay. Oh, she has some macaroni and cheese. I was like, where she get that from?
I'm wondering if this is Roy. He says he's curious. What did you see as wrong? Is this Roy? Is that you? If it is, say yeah to me.
Oh, smart. What did I see as wrong? Well, first thing is wrong is that The Rock is not portraying this character as Black Adam because Black Adam does not act the way The Rock acted in this movie, and Black Adam is Shazam's villain, not Superman's villain. That is the first thing that is wrong. Number two, uh, that child in the movie is annoying as hell. It's terribly annoying. And you're not going to get me to believe that this little punk ass child got a group of adults rallied to go fight Skeletor's Hell Warriors with sticks and stones. You're just not going to convince me that happened at all. And his mom, she was annoying. They did not need to be in the movie. They did not need to have her and him in the movie to the extent that they had him in there. Hawkman was a problem. Hawkman was completely not even one sided. That man was one dimensional. He had one thing on his mind, and it was, "You're not a hero because you kill." Hey, buddy, I don't know if you checked the news or not, but Supes killed somebody. Batman killed a whole bunch of people. Aquaman's killing, and Wonder Woman's killing. So you need to go talk to the whole crew of the Justice League over in the Snyderverse because they didn't get the memo. And if those superheroes are killing like that, this shouldn't bother you. Those are the things I had issues with.
That sound like you didn't really want to give it a 7. Sound more like a 6.5.
It's a loose 7 because The Rock carried the film. Special effects are amazing. Character designs on point. Dr. Fate was incredible. Rock was hilarious. Rock had every line The Rock spit was a bar. Was a pure unadulterated bar every time he talked. Action scenes on point. Just see that stuff was enough for me to entertain me to get through the movie.
Okay. All right then. Well, like I said, I'm gonna give it another go. When I'm not sleepy, I'm gonna try and catch it again. So Facebook user says, what will be the next Michael Watson illustrated book offered? Is it time to talk about the book? Are we talking about the book now? Let's do it.
I did not pay them to do that.
Was that what's his name that's always here?
I think that's J-Man.
J-Man, yes. J-Man, if that's you, let us know.
The next book offered for me will be Hotshot number 12, which I'm currently working on right now. I'm actually doing some editing on the book, as I've been getting feedback from it. I've been showcasing it around. Gotten feedback from Danny, gotten feedback from Victor, Floyd, gotten feedback from Ren. So I'm applying that feedback now to the story. One of the points that was made to me was that I'm very close to the story, and uh, while writing the story, all I'm thinking about it is from my angle as being involved in the story and wanting payback and the violence that I apply to said character in the story, while thrilling and exciting, gets tiresome. So where's the emotional aspect of it from other players in the story to rise to make this violence rise in scale? That's those are the edits I'm doing right now. So some of the pages that I've drawn are getting cut. Some of the pages have been modified. I had the whole, as you can see here, the whole book is laid out.
I was wondering what all that was. I was like, am I supposed to be seeing that? Am I supposed to? What's it?
No, this is all the pages plus the edited pages that I'm working on at the same time. This is one of the reasons I super enjoy working digitally because I can see this whole landscape now. I can look at all my pages, I
Yeah.
can look at the flow, and that's how I've been able to pick where to edit. Like these two pages right here are added in. These are new. Um, that's an Odie. But just giving you guys some sneak peeks here. Uh, Working these aren't pages I'm going to use. Just working on different punches. Like I said, this is a little bit of My Hero Academia inspired. If you've seen the All Might versus Nomo episode, uh, what's some
By the way, that's not J Man. It's BA. I don't know who BA is.
I don't know who BA is.
Bye, Roy. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I don't know who's BA. BA, say what your whole name is, unless it's BA.
Brad?
Brad Anderson. I'm just guessing. I have no idea.
I think
Austin.
it's Brad on. All right, so
Black Adam.
Black Adam.
I see what you did there.
I see what you did there. This is another page I'm not using, but this is like our antagonist being attacked by a hotshot. And in panel 2, he gets knocked back, so he's kind of like scorpioned over on his neck. And we see Hotshot start to pursue him as he's bouncing back up off of that ground and pummeling his face back into the ground. So it's kind of like trying to replicate a fluid bit of motion in here.
That's what's up. Okay, one last question before we dive deep into the book talk. What is your ultimate favorite Christmas movie of all time?
Oh wow. I'm gonna have to go with Elf.
Okay, Elf.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Elf.
Mine is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Okay, that's a classic.
Yes, and if I had to like pick a more current one, it would be Four Christmases. Four Christmases with what's her name? Reese Witherspoon.
Four
Okay.
Christmas. Okay.
J Man is here. See, J Man was messing with us. Hey, J Man.
What up, J Man? All right, Roy. See ya.
right.
So yeah, now that I think about it, that is Brad. He is probably he does ask about what comics are coming out, when's the next issue and stuff like that. Yeah, Brad. I have a very I'll tell you right now from my perspective, I have a very aggressive release schedule next year that I'm going for. I would love to get 3 issues of Hot Shot out. That would be one more than we got out this year. I would love to get 2 issues of Heroes International out, 2 issues of Emerald Quest, an issue of Vigilance, Zero of it #1. That's definitely coming out. And Cipher #4. And then we want to do the trades for Hotshot, Vigilance, Heroes International, and Emerald Quest for next year too. So yeah, that's just for me. I still have Tony, I still have Charlie and Fish and Alyssa schedules to put up, and we are signing a new creator to FSK as well. So we're trying to raise the ante in 2023.
Okay. Well, let's get into it then, Mike. Where do you want to start
Mm,
our book clutch?
well, this is a scene right now where Hotshot's sister Marquita is trying to help their mom up after being attacked. I have shown these pages, so I don't care about showing these. The first two pages is a double page splash page with Hotshot crack hit speeding relentlessly to his house. If you remember in issue 11, at the end of it, Hotshot got a call from the sister that something's happening back at the house, that this person's back and they're hurting his mom. He instantly takes off, and we pick up right where we left off, where he is speeding towards the house. Obviously, this is bird's eye view because we're up in the sky. We're looking at this perspective from Hotshot's view, speeding to the house, but he's moving so fast that he's already crashed the house by the next double page spread. As you can see, the debris, the wall innards, and things like that. And all these, if you notice, Hotshot's fist, the wall innards, the smoke, and everything is guiding your eye right to our antagonist, our assailant, who is got his hands wrapped around Hotshot's mom's throat. The other woman in this scene is Hotshot's sister trying to beat him off of her, and he's not even phased by it. As you can see, if you are a longtime Hotshot fan, we have a lot of foam and stuff coming out of his mouth. His eyes are rocking a different type of scarring. So obviously there's something wrong with this person. Um, Hotshot does not care by this next double page spread. All he knows is that this dude has his hands on his mama, and that's not copacetic at all. Uh, Switching up the camera so we can get a full unveiling of Hotshot. Thicker line weights on the hand and our antagonist here because he's in the foreground, and you just have Hotshot grabbing, which is one of my favorite parts, his hand grabbing into the sleeve of that shirt to get a good grip, and the other hand back here is cocked back. One of the things that I've picked up in drawing comic books is there's the ultimates. Brian Hitch is a fantastic artist, and he's really good at showing devastation and the power of an attack by not showing said attack. You would see right before, like the wind up, and in the next panel, you'd see the aftermath of the hit. So that's what we're getting to here. This is the wind up, everybody. Hence, if you may think I'm pushing a little bit, but this is like a pitcher throwing a pitch from the mound, and that's the batter. And Hotshot is the ball being thrown, and he's cocking his hand back. In the next double page spread, you don't see the punch, you see the aftermath of the punch, the blood trail showing that he is completely flipped over through the wall and is hunched over, scorpion style. What up,
Nice.
y'all? What up? Good. Okay. Um, I just saw that. Thank you. All right. So on this double face spread, he has been knocked over. As you can see, his foot is in the closest thing in the perspective. We've got grass and dirt being torn up from him hitting and landing there. His face is all scrunched up from the impact. But that blood trail should lead you right to the hole that was just made in the house as he got sitting rocking back.
Yes, he definitely is giving them the business. And
Well,
yes, sneak peek.
yeah, this is a super good sneak peek, but I've already revealed these pages to y'all. Trust me, these 4 pages is nothing compared to what else happens in the rest of this book. What up, Danny J. Quick? So, with that happening now, we come back in the house, which I need to take a moment to come back so we can see how mom and sis are doing. So, in this scene, you see kind of like we want to show the devastation of the house so you really see that this person really wrecked house.
Right.
Like the house is tore up. Mom is really hurt. She's trying to put on a strong face, and sis is trying to help her up. And they're going to go into this conversation or whatnot. So uh, I used some reference for this to kind of just like get the positions the way they needed to be. And now I'm just trying to kind of figure out like Marquita, who is the sister, her wardrobe, and trying to just get the bodies a little bit more fleshed out before I go into final pencils.
Okay. Looks amazing.
Thank you. I've been very excited about this book. It's been a process, and it's been a heavy thought process. uh, Made me think about a lot of old things that happened, and I've had this conversation with my mom and my sister and my stepbrother about doing this book. So it's been a journey for sure.
Are you okay with sharing those things, or is that too deep for a chat and draw tonight?
Oh no, I'm fine with it. Um, so if you guys have been reading the story, the story is about spousal abuse or whatnot, and my mom was attacked and hurt by my old ex stepfather. They're not married anymore. And when I was a kid and this was happening,
Mhm.
um, walking, I heard it happening, and I walked in on it as a little kid, and my mom saw me, but she was hemmed up, like really hemmed up,
Yeah.
and my mom trying to force a smile on her face and make it look less devastating than what it was like, oh no, baby, we're fine, just go to bed, we're just playing.
Mm.
And my stepdad kind of like co-signed it, like, yeah, we're playing, go back to bed, like that type of thing, like being a jerk. And I stood there, and mom was like, I promise you I'm okay. And I went back to bed. I walked back to my room, back to bed, got in the bed, but I can hear him hurting her still or
Yeah.
whatnot. And so, and I've always like me myself have always regretted not doing anything about that at that moment. And it bothered me. It hung over me for a while.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Huh?
I said I can imagine being a child and having to witness something like that and feeling helpless. But I'm sure you've addressed this since then that you were a kid. There's nothing you could have done really. So, but thank
Yeah.
you for sharing that.
And so taking that story,
Mm.
Hotshot, where we're at with Hotshot right now, his powers are really hard to control as far as he. Sorry, I had to restart. It froze up. Um, he has these doubts in his head about himself as a superhero because he can't control his powers, and that's what he's been trying to do, figure out how to control them, because he does these things that save his life, but he doesn't know how to do them. And so I had to come up with, well, what's keeping him from excelling? What's keeping him from growing to where he can control these powers? And I forgot what conversation I was having. This was back at like FSK Day, like one of our first ones. I was talking about it, and I was like, well, what if that thing from in my past was the thing that's holding him back, and he doesn't realize it? That he has these subconscious doubts that when he did not have power, he didn't help his mom. He was a coward. But now that he has power, he's helping people. So does that make him a superhero? Is he a real hero? Because real heroes will help people no matter what they have power or not. And so that's the thing that's holding him back, that he has to have a question on and solve.
Wow, that's deep, and I like it. I like it.
So there we go. All right, we're in those pages. And so what you have, you sent some things that you want to talk about so we can get a little bit more brighter and happier
Okay,
about Christmas.
that was my main thing, just asking about the Christmas thing. But if you don't mind sharing, unless it's too personal, do you have any Christmas plans? Are you traveling? Are you staying home? Are you eating good? Opening presents, volunteering? What you doing?
Well, we're staying here in Columbus, but we're going to go to my wife's aunt's house for Christmas Eve and hanging out and stuff there. And then we're back at our house for Christmas and opening gifts and eating dinner and all that jazz. We may stop over at my sister's house. I know we'll stop over at my father-in-law's house for a little bit, but nothing high key. Just seeing the fam, spending time with the fam and stuff.
That's what's up. J Man said, Mike, you thought I was gonna miss the show? No way, my brother.
Hey,
He didn't think you was. I thought you
I
were.
didn't think you was J Man.
That's what's
I
up.
didn't think you were.
I'll probably just be hanging out with my sister, with her family, as well as my mother and my nephews and my niece, and just having family time. I'm just so glad that I don't have to travel during the holidays.
Mhm.
If I could, if I wanted to, depends on which part of my family I wanted to hang out with. But yeah, that holiday traveling is not cute. So I'm glad that I get to spend Christmas with my family locally as well.
Yeah, awesome. All right. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, plus, I travel enough as it is, and we're going to have a very aggressive convention schedule as far as trying to hit up new spots next year. Like before we started the show, I'm in the midst of filling out applications for DreamCon, and that's in Texas, and I have never been to Texas before.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so trying to expand this FSK venture.
That's what's up. I love it. So question. Did you go see Avatar?
No, and I refuse to.
Okay. Is there any particular you want to share with us? Go ahead and share.
Not going to go see that movie. I'm mainly not going to go see it because that man, James Cameron's ridiculous. This movie needs to make $1.1 billion
To break even, right?
to break even. I'm not participating in that, my guy. Your movie is not that good. Number one, it ain't good at all. It's just a visual masterpiece. It's just incredible with the special effects and the technology he does to bring this movie to life. I don't need to see Fern Gully in CGI for the second time.
First of
And
all, Farm Gully was good.
Fern Gully was good. So that speaks to even worse that this man is doing Fern Gully, and it took him 13 years to bring out a sequel, and then he turned in a cut of the script for the third one that is 9 hours long, and he's saying he wants to do the whole 9 hour film, special effects and everything, and then trim it down. That is so wasteful. So I'm cool on Avatar: Way of the Water. When it comes to Disney Plus, I'll stream it, but I'm not about to go out there. It's not the runtime. I love long movies. Movie tickets cost too much money, but it's just the sheer arrogance of this film, and it may also be a little bit of my Marvel MCU bias. I'm not about to help you in any way chip away at Endgame. I'm not about to help you take
Nah.
that title away from them. No. So, getting called on the
Popular. He popular, you guys.
Who is this?
I don't know, but they want to see you.
They forgot that I stream at this time. This person knows I stream at this time every week on Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
Mm.
So have you seen it?
I have not seen it yet. But I do plan on it. I low-key feel like I need to rewatch the first one just to kind of remember. But then I gotta like buy it for like $3.99 or something. I'm being cheap, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I probably will see it. I went ahead and got my little AMC membership back, so you can watch up to 3 movies a week every week. So I'm like,
yeah, we got
mine's been 2 months and I haven't used it yet, but I'm gonna do that soon.
See, that's crazy because we have the AMC, so I can go for a great price. I'm just not doing it.
Wow, you just don't want to use one of your options today.
No,
You'd rather go see Black Adam again?
And I don't want to. It's like he doesn't even see that this movie has people taking over native bodies to take over a native people's world and be invaded by. It's just so backwards to me that this is happening in this film. So I'm good. I'll wait for Disney Plus.
J-Man said, it has been a rough 3 days at work for me. My lead is out. His wife has COVID and he has to watch their 4-year-old daughter. And our third guy, he's out due to being sick since last Friday evening. And it became more serious for him and was admitted to the hospital. So I've done all the work for myself and 2 other people. Wow. But you still made it here, J-Man.
Yeah, you did. And we love you for it. We love you for it. That's why you're getting these sneak peeks right here, brother.
But yeah, so eventually I'll see it. I'm not in a rush. There's a couple movies coming out that I want to see though. One is the Glass Onion, Knives Out series or whatever. I don't know what they're calling it, but it's the Knives Out people. Did you see Knives Out by any chance?
I did not get to see that. I wanted to see it. It just hasn't came up in my purview.
It was good. So I want to see the Glass Onion one. So it's, I don't know, I guess it's just like another mystery type thing or whatever, but I thoroughly enjoyed the first one. So I'm like, yeah, they can get me for another one. It's got Daniel Craig in it, but it also has my boo in it, Edward Norton. I love him. He's amazing. What else? Speaking of Christmas movies, have you seen the previews for Violent Night?
Yes, and that was just released on digital, and I'm renting that. So that could be our Christmas Eve.
Wow. So my sister's not the only one. So my sister wants that to be our Christmas movie. So I'll be seeing that on Christmas Day.
Hey,
That'll be interesting.
hey, I'm so looking forward to it. Oh
I hope
my
it's funny. I don't know if I should expect it to be funny, but I hope it's funny at least.
They say it's Die Hard meets Home Improvement with Christmas throughout the whole thing. You can't beat that. That's
I love Die Hard. Okay, we'll see.
It's Santa saving a family from being kidnapped and shot. What's more Christmassier than that? He's given the gift of life. He's a savior.
Well, if we gonna both see it, well, we might as well talk about it next week, I guess.
Hey, I'm trying to watch it. But it looks good.
It looked like something. I don't know what, but it looked like something.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let me see here. Oh, I had to make sure I'm checking.
Do we have any commercials that we need to do?
Oh yeah, good one.
Well, let's do one.
Right. Let me see here. Let's do the guy. Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch that. We're gonna watch. Top Gun is on Paramount now. Now, I don't know if you heard, but I love Top Gun too. I think it's incredible, but I do not think it's Best Picture nominee incredible. Like it got nominated for Best Picture.
A sequel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not only a sequel, but a sequel that took the story from Star Wars Episode 4. Top Gun is Episode 4 of Star Wars. And he got nominated.
So I'm like, wait, what?
Okay. It's a group of pilots that have to go on a dangerous mission, flying through a trench to hit a very secret sweet spot of a very big evil mechanism to blow it up.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Sounds super familiar.
But make it not sci-fi, I guess. Is that the only difference?
Yeah, but granted, I acknowledge that that's it, but I also think it's a dope movie. Like it's super fun, but it should not, just because of that, it should not get the. Why is it nominated for Best Picture? It's Top Gun 2 is the perfect popcorn movie.
Okay, I could see that.
It is what Fast and Furious used to be.
Oh, Yep, after that third one, it was kind of like.
Oh, the third
J Man says, Mike, you need to watch Knives Out. That movie is awesome. It's the better Ryan Johnson movie, unlike that poop shoot Last Jedi.
See, right, J-Man? I thought we were going to have peace, but you had to go there. And you only keep bringing that up because you know it's amazing. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry you like The Last Jedi because you should, because The Last Jedi actually makes sense because it's amazing. I'm sorry that the cowardice of Disney fell through and they got that rest of that crap that we got. But Last Jedi is an amazing film. And it's exactly where Luke Skywalker would be at, buddy. I'm sorry. Mm.
And that's that on that. So did you like The Force Awakens? Did you like that one? I really like that one.
Yeah, I thought Force Awakens I like Force Awakens enough to be like, all right, they can make a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
I'm good. So let me see what you can do on your own, because Force Awakens is nothing but episode 4 all over again. And that's fine. You showed me you can make a Star Wars movie. You played it safe. Now, let's see what you do. And then they did great with Last Jedi. And then they pooped the bird with Rise of the Skywalker, or whatever it's called.
Interesting. Okay, back
Why,
to the.
Why do you say interesting like that?
It was interesting. My fandom is not that strong with the Star Wars movies,
Okay.
so I haven't seen a couple of them.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
The Force Awakens was the last one that I saw. I definitely need to watch The Last Jedi, though. I heard that Rogue One I shouldn't watch just because it was just like a little in-between crap movie, so I'm not going to watch that one.
Who said that?
Oh, someone?
Rogue One is one of the best movies that Disney has done.
Really?
I love it.
I will watch Rogue One then, and then I'll catch up to Last Jedi, and then Rise of the Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker is the last Star Wars story of the Skywalker family.
Oh, it was like that. It was just about Luke Skywalker, right?
Yeah. Well,
okay, I actually saw that one.
Yeah, it's just the Skywalker story. That ended the Skywalker story or whatever.
Okay. I saw that one then, I think. All right, back to the book. Anything else that you want to talk about concerning the book?
Oh, no, we're good with the book. I'm not giving no more tea out about the book.
No more tea out of the book?
Lucky that they're getting this little behind the scenes on the art right now.
Oh, there go the foot. All the foot people gonna come in here.
You don't see a lot of feet drawn on.
What is with the feet?
On Chat and Draw.
What is with the feet? What is that? Do we know?
I don't know. But I felt like a barefoot here was needed in this scene. Just kind of also stress. It got pretty crazy in here.
She got knocked out of her house shoes.
Yeah.
J-Man said, Mike, I had to get in my last cheap shots toward the end of the year.
Oh, I know you did, J-Man. I knew it was coming.
I'm going to say, wait, we've got one more, though, for the year, don't we? Yeah, the 28th. Okay.
Yeah.
The 28th will be our year-end wrap-up episode. But we have a guest, though, on that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, she's a cosplayer. She's pretty dope. She does one of the best rogue cosplays that I've ever seen.
Nice.
Also does a very dope Black Widow.
Wait, who is it? Because I might know them.
Oh, I'm terrible with names.
Okay, it's okay.
Don't worry. Times of the show, and then finally got the chance to hey, I want to get you on there because I think you're a dope cosplayer. Yeah, but right now
you get to geek out on cosplay stuff, and she can give me some tips.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
Because right now it's just hot glue gun and stuff. That's my go-to. And if I need
Oh,
something sewn, I'll ask my mom to sew it.
hot glue gun is the way to go. You're on, even like the super dope professional ones that are like being flown out. They still use a hot glue gun.
Yeah, but I want to like make everything from scratch eventually.
You might want to get into if you
Sewing.
can, but 3D machine, 3D printer.
Oh yeah, I've heard about those. That could do that. Probably would have been a good way to make my Loki that I never ended up making. I'm still gonna make it.
Could help. Could help.
Right now, I've got like some type of like molding clay that I'm supposed to use and some paint and yeah. Fitness Loki.
Fitness Loki.
Yeah. That way I can not wear heels for once, just be in tennis shoes and like an all green onesie
Okay.
and have some weights.
All right. Check the chat. We're also streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I don't know why the Twitter isn't broadcasting us. Did that stop doing Twitch, YouTube? No, okay. We're streaming on. It says we're streaming on there, but I'm not seeing it on here though.
Sounds
It does sound suspect. Very suspect. So, but yeah, this is part of the process now, or we're at for making this book now. Just kind of like sketching in the deets. I'm not liking that pants leg. I'm probably gonna work on that some more. But I play around with here, jumping around, spot checking. I'm probably gonna look up on Google like tore up rooms so I can look at like debris and stuff that's fallen on the carpet, just so I can add those deets in there and really push the narrative of this house being messed up.
Mike, J-Man wants to know, did you see the power of the test? Months ago, she threw me under the bus, and last Sunday, she made me confess my love for Christina.
Yes, J-Man, I did. And, you gotta do what you gotta do, J-Man. But no gun
I'm not
was
mad
held.
at it.
No gun was held to you, J-Man. You wanted that. You wanted that attention, and you got it.
I feel like I need to see this confession.
Tess always be going in on J-Man, but it's all in good fun.
Nice.
Okay, I will tell you right now, I am happy with these wrinkles I am adding to this shirt. This may be some of the best wrinklage I've ever drawn.
Well, she can't be looking all smooth after she got folded up.
You're right. You're right about that. You're right about that. An iron is not going to help this situation right now. But yeah. So, did you see Did you see the trailer for Cocaine Bear?
You know what? I didn't, but I saw that there was a movie called Cocaine Bear, and I was just like, "What? Do I need to see this trailer?"
Yeah, I'm actually about to pull it up.
Why Cocaine Bear? Who made this movie?
Well, this is actually based off a true story.
Is the bear really on okay?
The bear is really on cocaine. The bear is really on cocaine, like for real.
But how did he get on cocaine?
You're about to see. I'm gonna take this.
Okay, let's see it.
Source. Let's go ahead. Window.
Cocaine Bear. I saw that. I was just like, oh, maybe that's a typo.
Ready? Oh, Jesus. What is that?
Yeah.
We should go. Millions of dollars worth of cocaine.
What would you do?
This morning in Knoxville.
Run.
Wait a minute. This bear.
He said he opened that door. He was like,
And
close
slowly set that boy back. Hey, my man had the right idea right there. But what would you do? The bear knocked down the door and it's on top of you.
If I could get out from underneath it, I'm running. I'm running. Somebody grab a gun.
Somebody grab a gun. Oh my God.
Lord.
This out there. They dumped her somewhere. I'm looking for my daughter. Forest is a dangerous place.
Hey, Henry, check it out. Something got into it. A deer, maybe.
A lot of cocaine was lost.
Radio.
No, don't eat that, don't eat that. Let's see what kind of effect that has on you.
The bear. It fucking did cocaine. The bear did cocaine.
There was a bear.
A bear?
It was.
I mean, I just think about this. You're a drug lord. You sent your man to go get the lost cocaine. He comes back and tells you he couldn't get it. And you're like, that's a lot of cocaine. Why couldn't you get my cocaine? I need you to get my cocaine. And then your man says there was a bear and it did the cocaine. Like, I feel like I'm going to believe him because that's just one hell of a thing for you just to come up with as an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
And
let's play. I can't. Lord.
Hey, that's inappropriate.
You're safe. Bears can't climb trees.
Of course I can.
Oh, shit.
It kind of seems like a thing that stays with the man forever.
Apex predator. High on cocaine. None of it's mine.
did you see it sniff the line off the leg?
Leg? Oh,
Dismembered
my.
leg. It sniffed the line.
Because now it's got a habit now. It's got, oh Jesus.
I got to see it again.
None of it's mine. Oh man, you bucked.
What the fuck is wrong with that bear?
Do it. More.
We have
Yeah. Yeah. Cocaine bear. Mm-hmm.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
You're gone? You're gone?
On the note of cocaine bear.
No, you can't. You can't leave. You can't leave. It's cocaine bear. And the fact that it is a true story. Based on a true story.
The fact that it has like these actual real actors in it. The late Ray Liotta looks like he's on coke. Also, his hair looks like Beethoven in that movie. But yeah, Ray Liotta. What's old girl's name? The one that played Felicity. I can't think of her name, but she's in that. I'm like, so real actress was like, yes, I could do that. Like,
well, you know the only reason that Samuel Jackson was in Snakes on a Plane is because it was called Snakes on a Plane.
hell yeah.
And he liked that. That's the only reason he's in the movie.
It makes sense to me.
So
I saw
somebody else probably heard. So the bear really did cocaine? Yeah.
Sign me up.
Sign me up. Sign me up. You had me at cocaine.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
That's crazy.
Well, we're going to go ahead and call this episode a wrap. We're coming up on an hour. and I want to keep drawing the book, and I can't show y'all no more because I've showed y'all enough. But we'll back here next week, and we'll have our guests as long as everything lines up. So we will probably be talking to you guys after Christmas. We hope you have a great Christmas and a happy holiday. Enjoy your time with your family and your friends. Hope you get all the things that you asked for, or at least one of them, and you're happy. Amayou, where can everybody find you?
You all can catch me on Instagram at Amayou82, on YouTube Amayou1, where I am finally bringing back Amayou Raw, Real, and Uncut, where I just chat with folks about any type of thing that may be going on, whether it's something in the news, whether it's entertainment, whether it's relationship stuff, whatever. I'm bringing that back. I also I've had like family members on it, so since my younger brother is in you ain't gonna be doing a COVID cough while I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. But my younger brother is in town, so I'm gonna have a little episode with him on it. We'll just do brother sister questions, and it'll be a good way to kick it off and restart it for the new year. So
okay, all right. Well, cool means thank the chat for tuning in, and be sure to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and follow that over into using your Amazon account to do a free subscription to the Agents of Geekdom on Twitch. If you have Amazon, you're not using that free subscription, you might as well give it to us because we need it. We need the views, we need the follows, we need the subscribes. So go ahead and log into your Amazon account and go to Twitch and hit subscribe to the Agents of Geekdom. We are a network show that has a network channel that has 7 awesome shows on there. A show for every day of the week for you to check out and enjoy. As you saw the commercial earlier for the Geeks console, we play video games and talk about geek stuff, and we are playing Call of Duty right now. So whoever wants to catch the death, we are handing it out. You want to see us? I'm taking you out with the sniper rifle from long distance. I don't care what you say. War is war, and death be death. Come find us because we handing out dog tags and body bags. Bam. Ball. Done. Good night, everyone.
I think that I should ask Mr. Watson. I think that I should ask Mr. Watson. I think that I should